Setting the pace off as a design run. Stop at 43. That's enough to make a first down. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he swings it deep back to the left side. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He's in the clear. And he steps up for a nice return. Offensive shift to this could be.
It seems like this quarterback, anytime he gets pressure, he likes to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. This time he just tries to do too much and the ball gets intercepted.
And the Louisville offense is about halfway around the field. Coming off and 3 out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a lead. They get him down, but the game moves the ball around the score.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run in the previous play. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Here comes a handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
The handoff. Let's talk about behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Knight. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't go. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense made the course here. Now a decides to signal fair catch. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. QB bootlegs here. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Both area brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3.5, and they get a drive going this time. Takes it across the 30-yard.
Wow, just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And second down. Dropping back. It's Knight. Pressure is coming. It's a big hit at the end. First set of downs.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. As he released it. And throws his forward at the reception of the game. He's wrapped up after a solid return.
The quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play clock? Fans running to the 30. They make the stop. What a solid game that time.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
They're going to run it. And the defense smothers it for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Receivers are bunched together. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent game.
First down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the one.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
Second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. It's just the middle to get stuck down goes nowhere.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So nothing in the previous play sets up a third and goal from the one. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Third down, they're going to try the jet sweep. Touchdown, Cardinals. The jet sweep finally fools the defense for 6.
A lot of times you get inside that 5-yard line, you're thinking about being physical and dropping a hammer on a defense. But what a time to try to get wide and trust your playmaker to find a way into the end zone. We always say that windows get tight down here, and so do running lanes. Great call and better execution.
And a point after is good. So the touchdown kickoff team is out there and moving away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Price the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
Plus, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
To the air. It's Knight. On the move now. The basketball's incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here and actually hit him as he's throwing his football.
Great start. But now back-to-back incompletions. Makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you can really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Throwing for it on 4th down. Buying time. Moving to his left. Going to scramble now. Breaking through at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Knight. Defense is coming after him. And he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. He's up 2nd down.
Boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. Start taking better care of the football.
As far as incomplete, there's a lot of contact in the ball team. He's up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. It's dropped.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So on 4th down, the decision is to drive the field goal team. He made good on his last attempt. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
Well, it's official. I think I've seen everything now. A fake field goal on 3rd down. It's not the way I would have gotten the first, but give him credit. It worked out.
And the first play of this drive now from the 35. Leaning on the run game here. The game is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense does a really nice job here being able to maintain that run game up just in 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to be thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. This is a crucial great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.